everybody. Today we are going to see the test of divisibility for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. So, think you had a pretty good day and don't forget to click that subscribe button. Please, it will be a big help. So, example, I take a number. Uh, let's take this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have a doubt. Is it divisible by 2? I think it is. How? You didn't even write this now. Then how did you know it is not divisible? Because I used a set of conditions. So I'm able to quickly tell this is divisible by 6. This is by 2. So let's get started. For 2, you need to have 5 numbers to be on the ones place. 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8. In this case, we have 6, so it's divisible by 2. Let's take another. Let's take another example. Like, yeah, 2, 4, 5, 7. Is it divisible by 2? Look, these numbers should be on the ones place of the last digit of the number. I have 5 seconds. Please give the answer right. 2, 4, 5, 7. No, unfortunately. Because 7 is not there in these set of numbers. So this is not divisible. So because of this only one digit, this whole number is not divisible by 2. So you have understood the divisibility rule of 2. Let's get on to 3. So the divisibility rule of 3 is if the sum of all the digits in the number, like let's take example 150. So the sum of all the digits in the number is equal to the multiple or the is divisible by 3, then it's also divisible by 3. So let's check. 150, we add 0 plus 5, 5 plus 1. So our final answer, 6. So 6 comes in 3 tables. 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6. So we have 6 in the 3 table. As well, it's divisible by 3. So this so also 150 is divisible by 3. So now we will have a sample just for reference. I'll give you a sum. Try this row with the number 6, 7, 3, 2. Is it divisible by 3? Remember to keep a pen. So these diagrams, add these all up. If it's multiple or it's divisible by 3, then is it divisible by 3? Time starts now. Time up. So let's we will add these up. 6 plus 7, 7 plus 3, 3 plus 2. 3 plus 2, 5. 5 plus 7, 14. 12. And 12 plus 16, 18. So 18 is in 3 tables and it's divisible by 3. So it is. So this number 6, 7, 3, 2 is also divisible by 3. So now I'll tell you the divisibility rule for 4. So the divisibility rule for 4 is if the number in the tens and ones place is divisible by 4, then the whole number is divisible by 4. So let's take example. So 5, 5, 9, 8, 7, 6, 2, 4. So tell me if this number is divisible by 4. Yes, it is because the last digits, it is the tens and ones place is 24. So if we check if we divide, we can see it is divisible with 4. So the whole number is divisible by 4. I'll give you a sum to solve so you can write it yourself. So the sum is 5, 7, 8, 6, 5, 2. Solve this and tell if it's divisible by 4 in 5 seconds. Not 5 seconds, you can take about 30 seconds. So your time starts now. So your time is up. So let's take the last two digits. 52. And 52 is divisible by 4. So now the whole number is divisible by 4. So that's a pretty thing, right? So you'll see the divisibility rule for 5. 5's divisibility rule is very, very simple. Just take a number. So for example, 2950 and check its divisibility. And check if the number at the ones place is 0 or 5. Is it so? Here the number is 0. So this number is eligibly divisible by 5. So let's try example. 29505295. Is this divisible by 5? Give it 10 seconds. Time's up. So let's see. Now it is divisible by 5 because the last digit, that's the ones place, is divisible, is the number 5. So 5 or 0 can come at the place, which is the ones place. Then it's divisible by 5. So this number is divisible by 5. So let's see the divisibility rule for 6. For 6, it's a bit tricky. Okay, so in 6, you need to check if the number is divisible by 2 and if the number is divisible by 3 also. If the number is divisible by both of these, then it's divisible by 6. So let's take an example. Like, yeah, 9, 6, 9, 5, 1, 10. So if this number is divisible by 6, first we need to check the divisibility for 2. For 2, it is, because 0 is coming in the last place or the ones digit. So the number is divisible by 2. Let's check the divisibility of 3. So the sum of all the digits is equaling to 30, which is entirely divisible by 3. So that means these two check marks, and it's also check mark for 6. So the number 9695110 is divisible by 6. So we will see the divisibility rule for 8, but sadly there's no divisibility rule for 7. no divisibility rule. You need to find. So there's no divisibility rule for 7. We just skipped 8. So the divisibility rule for 8 is the number at the, at the place of, like, for example, say 4, 3, 0, 7, 0. So the number at the hundreds, tens, and the ones place are divisible by 8, and the whole number is divisible by 8. So let's take this. So these are the numbers. So is 70 divisible by 80? Sure not, right? So the whole number is not divisible by 8. Not divisible by 8. Let's get another example. Let's get 2, 9, 8, 7, 0, 4. Let's check if it's divisible by 8. 7, not 4. So we will divide it and check if it's divisible by 8. Well, and it is divisible by 8. So the whole number is divisible by 8. So I give you a sample sum and tell if it's divisible by 8. 9, 7, 3, 2, 5, 2. Tell if it's divisible by 8. Give you 30 seconds. Time starts now. So this is, so let's find out if it's divisible by 8. Let's check your answer. So the last 3 digits are 252, which is unfortunately not divisible by 8. So the whole number is not divisible by 8. With this, we end up part 1. So we'll meet again in part 2 and discuss the 9 and 11 divisibility rules. Thank you, everybody. I think it has been a long time, so we give you a break.